Hello, one and all. Welcome to another episode of MMA Vision Analysis. This one, we're talking Michael Chandler, UFC 309, and specifically Michael Chandler in Madison Square Garden. We're going to talk about Michael Chandler's strange record in MSG, one of the greatest arenas on the planet, if not the greatest arena on the planet. Before getting started, make sure to like, subscribe, click that notification to get all of this that is new from this channel, your channel, the one and only MMA Vision Analysis. Well, I want to say the fact that UFC 309 is taking part in Madison Square Garden adds that much more to the event. Obviously, for people that are aware of arenas, you would know that Madison Square Garden is one of the most iconic arenas on the planet, and that's not only for sports reasons. It's for reasons all across different platforms and genres. That being said, we have a fantastic card. UFC 309 is supposed to be taking place, obviously, in Madison Square Garden. We have a fighter in the name of Michael Chandler, who's getting ready to face a Charles Oliveira in Madison Square Garden. Now, earlier today, I saw an article that claims that Michael Chandler's 0-3 in Madison Square Garden, which kind of caught me by surprise, in all honesty. Obviously, I did not know about that prior to that. Which I find this to be a very interesting piece of information. This could serve as a double-edged sword for both Michael Chandler and Charles Oliveira. For Chandler, it could even incentivize you to get your first win that much more in Madison Square Garden, especially taking into consideration that you're in a number one contender matchup. Maybe you're going to want to win that fight that much more. The fact that you never won at MSG and you're going against Charles Oliveira potentially in a title number one contender matchup, or it could serve as a psychological hindrance, meaning the fact that he never won at MSG could possibly be playing in the back of his head, and this could, as I said, play as a psychological hindrance. For Oliveira, I believe some of that is the truth. I'm pretty sure he's aware that, if we're aware, then Oliveira is aware that Chandler's never won in MSG. And I'm pretty sure that's probably going to make Charles Oliveira do one or two things. Either just look at it in a superstitious way, which, some fighters, I believe, do look at it from like a superstitious way and just kind of relax knowing that Chandler doesn't win at MSG, or he can take that fight that much more serious and actually do his part in beating, Michael Chandler, and not rely on superstition so much. But guys, sometimes there's something to it. I'm not saying it's something that, obviously there's a first time for everything. He never won an MSG. He probably can win, but all I'm saying is that sometimes for Chandler, especially, the fact that he never won an MSG could probably play as a psychological hindrance. That's probably going to be bugging him, and it's something going to be back of his head the entirety of the time, which could cause a hindrance. So, I mean, literally, it's not so much superstition. There's a practical way that this could actually serve as a hindrance. I don't look at Michael Chandler as one that's as one that's weak mentally. I look at him as I'm just a huge fan of Chandler. In all honesty, I don't have many bad things to say about Chandler, and including the good things that I say about Chandler is that he has a fantastic sports mindset, and he has a strong mindset, and I don't think it's gonna play much of a role, but it most certainly is a interesting piece of information that could possibly play a role. The fact that Chandler never won an MSG. If you made it this far, I appreciate you for sticking around. Please let me know what you think in the comments. Like, subscribe for more.